Shalom everyone, this is Kris Shoemaker, also known as Yehudah ben Shomeyr, and welcome to the Daily Drash. Today's Daily Drash is taken from Deuteronomy chapter 2, beginning with verse 3, and I'm going to be reading from the New American Bible. It says, "You have wandered round these highlands long enough. Turn and go north. Give this order to the people. You are now about to pass through the territory of your kinsmen, the descendants of Esau, who live in Seir. Though they are afraid of you, be very careful not to come in conflict with them, for I will not give you so much as a foot of their land, since I have already given it to Esau as a possession." This passage just really spoke to me as I read it, because I thought the children of Israel, the former slaves of Egypt, demoralized, worked to the bone, humiliated. They're considered slaves, the dregs of society. They lost everything. And, they probably still had a very low self-esteem of themselves. They probably still had the mentality of a slave. So perhaps this shocked them when God told Moses to tell the children of Israel, look, your cousins, the Edomites, descendants of Esau, they're afraid of us. So we're not going to mess with them. We have to pass through their territory, but don't provoke them. They're afraid of us, and they're going to fight. They want to fight us, but we just want to pass peaceably through there. Could you imagine? Maybe that threw them for a loop where they heard that Esau was afraid of them, lowly slaves. But the reason that Esau was afraid is because of what Esau heard that God did for the children of Israel. The God of Israel defeated every single one of the Egyptian gods. Each plague targeted one or more gods of the Egyptians. And each plague defeated them. And when they left, they just didn't leave by force. Pharaoh kicked them out. He begged them to leave. And they left in such a way that the Egyptians, they didn't have to steal the Egyptians' things by force or by sword. The Egyptians gave them gold and silver and clothing, and gave them whatever they asked for, whatever they needed. And in that way, they plundered the Egyptians. The Red Sea parted, and they walked through the Red Sea on dry ground. These are the things that Esau heard and made Esau very afraid of the children of Israel. And yet, the children of Israel, as we've seen in prior passages, were still fearful, were still afraid. They still had that, they still doubted that God truly loved them, and they still had that slave mentality, that fearful mentality. They were waiting for the other shoe to drop. They haven't learned yet to fully trust God and His love for them. And they didn't take into consideration all the things that God did for them to get them out of Egypt, and how that news travels fast, and that the Canaanite nations, including their cousins, the Moabites and the Ammonites through Lot, and their relative through Esau, they were fearful of them because they heard what the God of Israel, how He decimated Egypt because of them and set them free. So you know what? A lot of times we're afraid of the enemy. Have you ever thought that the enemy may be more afraid of you than you are of them? Why? Because the enemy knows how powerful God is. Even though sometimes we fail to realize how powerful God is, our enemy knows full well how powerful God is. And so our enemy is more afraid of us than we are of them, because they know that if we are in a right relationship and right standing with God, and God moves on our behalf, they don't have a chance. Not a snowball's chance in hell. So look, go out there and conquer your day. Go out there in full obedience and full faith in God, knowing that He is fighting for you and that He's behind you, and that the enemy fears you more than you fear them. Hey guys, thanks so much for listening. Go out there and have a great day. Shalom and Shavua Tov. Abraham'sDescendants.com. Getting back to the first century in a 21st century way. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press the like button, as well as the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and the notification bell that'll let you know every time I make a new video. And don't forget to share this with a friend. Also, visit our website at Abraham'sDescendants.com. Thanks. Shalom. Thanks for watching. Stay connected by subscribing to our other social media accounts and visiting our website at abrahamsdescendants.com.